I let my younger self down, but it's okay. I'm doing better now. Now, shout out to y'all for watching all my videos. I'm really doing this like a 3-part video because I like how the last part of the video, which is this part of the video, is gonna be like a conclusion to everything I was talking about for the last 2 videos. So I had like a great time. As you can see, I shaved a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Light Skin Money. But I shaved a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I actually had like a great thing that happened to me the other day. When I was driving, I had this recollection, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the word I'm trying to say is. I had this like epiphany that happened to me for the second time. So this is the second time this happened to me. It happened one time prior to, but let me talk about the one that happened now. So I'm driving, and you know, last time, if y'all don't know, I drive for FedEx at the moment. I work at FedEx, so I drive a lot of times, and I work in the country, so a lot of times I'm driving for like 30-40 minutes before I even go to my next stop. So it'll be one stop right here, the next stop might be an hour away. So a lot of times I'm just driving, you know, always listening to music, kind of just thinking about life and stuff in general. So I was just thinking in my head, like I was a little down for the last couple of videos, I'll be honest, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I was going through a lot of stuff for the last couple of videos. Just when you start talking about personal, like real, like things that's kind of like mean something to you, that's hard for you to bring out. Like I told you, I'm just trying to be more open and get over the fact that I'm so fearful about things, and my vision is a real big sensitive topic for me. So just talking about it brings up a lot of different emotions and different thoughts that a lot of times I don't want to think about, which is why I don't talk about certain problems, because once you start talking about your problems, you're just forced to face them at that point, right? So, you know, I was just driving and a certain song came on, and y'all might be saying, what, a song? Kanye West Preacher Man came on, and I don't know what it is. It's about certain things. Like I said, this happened one time before, but certain songs, they do something to me like mentally. They activate some type of like creative genius about me, or it just activates some type of creativeness about me that it kind of opened my mind, and it just kind of like, the best way I can explain it, it's like, you ever seen Naruto? If you ever seen Naruto, and y'all remember when they did the Infinite Tsukuyomi and everybody went to sleep and then niggas woke up and they like, oh damn, this is the real world? That's how I felt when I heard that song. Like, when I heard that shit, I started thinking to myself like, yo, you gotta stop with that shit, yeah? Like, growing up, you always hated niggas who played victim. You always hated niggas who, you know what I'm saying? You always hate, because when I was a kid, I seen a My Strange Addiction. I remember in My Strange Addiction, it was a girl who was talking about how, I ain't gonna call her, fuck it, nigga. The bitch was talking about she was drinking mouthwash because she was dealing with her problems. And I remember thinking as a kid, I'm like 5, 6, 7 years old. I'm like in elementary school. I remember thinking in my head like, damn, she's soft as shit, bro. I would never get into the point where I'm like, I never want to get to the point where I'm blaming other things or blaming people for my problems, or just blaming like my circumstances of blaming the circumstances of what I'm going through in life for a reason why I don't move forward, or a reason why I don't like face my problems. I always thought that was kind of like a loser way to go about it. And I just started thinking about that when I was driving. And when I heard that song, I don't know, it brought back a whole lot of emotions and just a whole lot of thoughts in my mind of like, yo, you tripping, bro. Like, you said in your last video, like, you don't feel like a girl deserves to be with you, like, cause you feel like you're not good enough. Bro, that's not true. Like, Eric, don't say that. Don't say that pussy ass shit. That ain't true, nigga. You a great person, bro. You deserve everything everybody else deserves, but don't ever just think about yourself in that less of a way. Like it kind of opened my mind up to me. Like, that's why I titled this video like I let my younger self down, but it's okay though, because I'm gonna do better now. Like, now that I know, I'm gonna do better. Like, I just started having all these memories and thoughts in my head. Like, that's even why I shaved, like, just so I can feel like I just want to feel like myself again. You know what I'm saying? I feel like kind of get caught up in just trying to be an adult the whole time, and you start kind of forgetting what actually matters in life, you know what I'm saying? Which is like, you know, just trying to make yourself proud. Like, at the end of the day, like I said, I had an epiphany where it's like, I want to make my younger self proud. I want to do all the things and be the person that I thought I could be when I was younger, bro. Don't be this weak person who tries to like let his difficulties, let things that happen to him, the circumstances of his life, like dictate where he goes or dictate his mindset. Because honestly, I had like a loser mentality. Like, but with my last couple of videos, I'm not gonna say me being vulnerable or me being open and me being open and being real. That's not being a loser. Like, that's not being a loser. That's not being a loser at all. All that is, but I talked about in the last couple videos, that was all 100% true facts. Like, all how I felt in the moment and how I felt about certain like things dealing with my eyesight. But as far as like the mentality of just being fearful and just limiting myself into certain aspects in life and not believing like I deserve to be happy or I deserve to have, just have good things happen to me in life. That's not true. I deserve everything. Like not in like an egotistical way, but in a way like he don't deserve more than me, she don't deserve more than me. We all equal. Like I shouldn't be putting myself lower because that just affects how I move on a day-to-day basis. And like I said, it just happened to me previously. This is the second time I had this feeling. Like it's a feeling like when you have like, I don't know how to explain it for real, but I'm trying my hardest. It's like when I heard that song, it's like it woke me up. It's like I was asleep for a long. I feel like I was asleep for a long time. It just woke me up to my like nigga, you like, stop playing with yourself. You like pause, but like nigga, you him like. Not just him in the ego way, but him as like, nigga, you gotta stop playing, stop limiting yourself, stop looking at yourself like you're less than the others, dog. You just as good. You are perfect how you are, bro. Stop limiting yourself and stop being so fearful, bro. Like, I'm gonna talk about the first time this ever happened to me when I had this realization. This was when it was back when I was still in college, before I dropped out of college to do YouTube, like literally. Like I remember my family went on vacation and I was just, at that time period, I was so down, bro. I was so like, I felt so terrible about myself. I was just in a horrible mindset. And I remember my family went on vacation and I stayed. I didn't go on vacation. I just stayed at the crib. I didn't want to be around people. This at the time period, like I told you, I be having time periods where I don't want to be around nobody. I really want to be like solitary confinement. Like you could probably throw me like in a place where nobody's at, and that's where I probably would be at, which is not good for me. But that's what I wanted at the time when I go through them certain feelings and emotions. So I was going through that at the time, and I remember I was just super sad at the time. And I remember I was laying on the floor, and I was looking up, just watching the fan go, and I had music playing. And out of nowhere, like this song wasn't on my playlist. I guess it was on shuffle, whatever the case may be. But Billie Eilish song, I forget what the song is called. I really want to know what the song called because I want to tell you about it. Happier Than Ever. Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever, played, and I heard it for the first time. And when I heard that song, I swear it did something to me, to the fact where like I don't think I cried, but it was one of them feelings where I was like, damn, like this is a beautiful song. And this is like, it was something about the song. I think it was the second half. If you listen to that song, the second half of the song, it goes to like a crazy like bohemian rapidy, whatever that song called by Queen. It's like one of them like bridges or like ends, and it was so beautiful, and it sparked so much creativity in my mind that it was like, wow, like it just gave me like the creative influx and juice that I needed to pursue what I wanted to pursue. And I remember the run I went on after that was like fantastic. I think I felt great at that time. And it's interesting how like you forget about those moments until like you experience it again. Then you're like, okay, wow, I actually did experience this again. But like that song, that's why I said that song, like it's probably one of my favorite songs of all time, because I just the impact that song had on my life, I feel like was super profound. And that's like the same impact that this song Preacher Man had on me. It was the exact same thing. When it happened, I'm like, wow, like you was like, it's almost like the feeling like just being like you're asleep. Like it's like you're asleep and you wake up, you're like, damn, I can't believe like I was letting myself move like this. I can't believe I was letting this happen. I can't believe I allowed myself to go down this path. Like it was one of those feelings, and I'm just glad that I documented it so y'all can see the full range of emotion that I deal with sometimes. And I'm glad that I'm glad I documented, because now I can go back and watch it myself and be like, yo, E, like, bro, you're not less than anybody, bro. Just because your eyesight's bad, bro, don't limit yourself, nigga. You gotta remember why you actually started, nigga, doing YouTube, period. And you wanted to show niggas that, man, no matter what you're going through, no matter what you're dealing with, nigga, you can really strive, and if you work hard enough, you can make anything happen. And I forgot about those points. One of the reasons why I did YouTube, I forgot about those points. And I was just moving, I wasn't moving right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that y'all got to see the 1, 2, 3, and this is the conclusion for that whole little series. I'm definitely still gonna be posting on this channel, but I'm glad that I got to the point where I feel like myself again. Like, nigga, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I can move again, like, you know? And, you know, like one of the things that really taught me too is, one of the things that kind of opened up my mind about was, like, I have nothing to be afraid of, bro. Like, make yourself proud, bro. Like, make your younger self proud. That's what life about. Making your younger self proud, bro. That's what life is about. Making your younger self proud. So I appreciate everybody who watched all these videos. I'm gonna leave all these videos up, all 3 of those. I'm gonna put them in a series like Therapy, Money, E, or wherever the case may be. But I appreciate all y'all for watching these videos, and you know, new videos always still coming on this channel. And yeah, enjoy, I guess. I love every single one of y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching this, and I'm happy that y'all got to see me being open and, you know, being honest. And if I ever go through something again, which of course my emotions gonna change every week, like that's just who I am. I'm glad that I can bring y'all through it and y'all can see everything that's happening, and you know what I'm saying, understand like why I move how I move, you know. So yeah, I appreciate all y'all right here. Light skin money. Y'all fuck with cut the beard. I kinda like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I cut it. Like, I feel like myself again, like I said, like when I got the beard, I don't know what it is. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Don't let your bitch be outside, man. She will get taken, nigga. Big B and me. I don't bang the fire, but shout out to YB. We out.